Python File I/O. Almost every program needs to work with files. Configuration files, log files, data exports, user uploads. In this video, we will learn how to read and write text files, work with JSON and CSV, use Pathlib for modern file operations, and handle temporary files. Let us get started. Use the open function with a with statement to write files safely. The with statement automatically closes the file when the block ends, even if an error occurs. The second argument is the mode, W for write, R for read, A for append. Always include encoding equals UTF-8 to avoid encoding surprises across operating systems. Reading a file is just as simple. The read method loads the entire file into a string. For large files, iterate over the file object line by line instead. This is memory efficient because only one line is in memory at a time. Use strip to remove the trailing new line character from each line. Use mode A to append content without overwriting existing data. This is useful for log files or any file where you want to add data over time. Each call to write adds text to the end of the file. The file is created automatically if it does not exist yet. The Pathlib module is the modern way to work with file paths. Build paths using the / operator. Path objects have useful properties like name, stem, suffix, and parent. You can check if a file exists, if it is a file or directory. Pathlib is much cleaner than the old os.path approach. Create directories with mkdir. Use exist OK equals true to prevent errors if the directory already exists. Use parents equals true to create nested directories. The glob method searches one directory for matching files. The reglob method searches recursively through all subdirectories. Pathlib has shortcut methods for simple operations. Write text and read text handle one-off reads and writes. Write bytes and read bytes handle binary data. These methods open and close the file each time, so use the Open Context Manager for repeated operations instead. JSON is the most common format for data exchange. The JSON module has dump to write and load to read. Use indent equals 2 for human-readable output. Use ensure ASCII equals false to preserve non-ASCII characters. Python dicts become JSON objects, lists become arrays, and none becomes null. You can also convert between JSON strings and Python objects. The dumps function converts a dict to a JSON string. The loads function parses a JSON string back into a dict. This is useful when working with APIs that send and receive JSON data over the network. CSV is common for spreadsheet data and exports. Use the CSV module with dictreader for reading and dictwriter for writing. Important, CSV values are always strings. You need to convert them manually to integers or floats. Always include newline equals empty string when opening CSV files on Windows. The temp file module creates files you only need temporarily. Use name temporary file for individual temp files. Temporary directory is a context manager that creates a directory and deletes everything when the block ends. This is very useful for tests that need to create and clean up files. Some files are binary, not text. Images, PDFs, and executables are binary data. Use RB mode for reading and WB mode for writing binary files. Never open a binary file in text mode because it will corrupt the data or raise an error. Always match the mode to the file type. Check if a file exists before reading with Pathlib's exists method, or use the EAFP pattern from error handling. Try to read the file and catch file not found error. The EFP pattern is more Pythonic because it avoids a race condition between the check and the read. Here is a practical log file parser. It reads an input file line by line and writes matching lines to an output file. This pattern is memory efficient and works with files of any size. You can filter by log level, date, or any pattern. This is a common real-world task for Python scripts. Common mistakes include not specifying encoding, which causes different behavior across operating systems. Forgetting new line equals empty string for CSV on Windows creates extra blank lines. Not using the with statement means the file might stay open if an error occurs. Another common mistake is reading large files entirely into memory. Instead, process line by line using a for loop over the file object. This way, only one line is in memory at a time. This pattern can handle gigabyte-sized files without running out of memory. Here is a comparison of file modes. R is for reading, W for writing, which overwrites existing content, A for appending to the end, and X for exclusive creation that fails if the file exists. Add B for binary mode. These modes cover all common file operations you will encounter. In the next video, we will learn about generators and iterators. They let you process data lazily and save memory when working with large data sets. Generators produce values one at a time instead of creating the entire list in memory. This builds on the file I/O patterns we learned today. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more tutorials.